All right, welcome to Words Are Hard podcast. You got Matt.
I'm Casey.
Hunter, what's up?
I'm Caleb.
And Sean comes in a little bit later, and we got the cat roaming around every once in a while, so enjoy.
Of course she's gonna do it. She's gonna fuck with anything we touch.
All right. Hey, what's up?
You recording on there?
Yeah.
Alright.
I already clapped.
There you did.
Yeah.
I've been recording for a bit.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
I have no fucking clue.
What was that question, Casey?
Oh,
I don't know if we y'all just want to jump right into that?
yeah, jump right in.
Jump right in. Alright. So I saw on Reddit earlier about what would, if you all of a sudden became a billionaire, what would be the simplest thing you'd buy? Not something extravagant, just like the simple little thing you'd buy first. Now that you can afford anything.
A TV.
A projector.
Like a TV that's
Projector.
bigger than a computer monitor.
It's kind of extravagant, because you'd probably get an extravagant-ass projector to go in your extravagant-ass house.
Not really. I mean, the link you sent me, Matt, the
$400 bucks.
$400 one, it's not too expensive, but it can play 3D movies and do a bunch of shit.
Wait,
And
did
I
they
mean,
have that already? 3D projector?
Yeah.
For like in home?
Yeah,
For
he sent me-
$400 bucks?
He sent me a link
there's
to
a
it.
$400 like.
Can you even get a 3D
Awesome.
TV for under $400?
No,
No,
that's why
no,
it's
no.
such a great deal.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I
you
was
can't
like,
get a decent TV period.
like
for
I
$100.
am this
$400.
close to buying that right now. I don't have the money for it, but I'm this close to actually buying it right now because that's how bad I want it.
Dude.
So I mean, if I become a billionaire, I will definitely. That will be like one of the first things I buy.
Yeah.
That and a house.
Yeah.
I buy a house around here too. That way, as
Yeah,
soon as
but-
we move out, I could just lease it to all the college kids,
Oh hell
real cheap, make a bunch of fucking money, and just keep doing it. Keep doing it. All the new people keep making
Dude,
money.
Because that's
I
what
mean-
you want to do when you're got money already is just make
If
more.
you said what would the most simple thing you bought if you received $1 million or even $100 million, I might come up with an answer. But like, with $1 billion, I could live as extravagantly as I could possibly imagine. I think because $1 billion is.
That's
yeah.
yeah.
That's-
Billion,
that's-
you can do
I think
anything
I could
you
live
want
that way
without
for the rest of my
consequences.
life,
Nah, there's consequences.
close to the rest of my life, at
Financial
least,
consequences.
without ever like running out.
Yeah.
That's
Especially if once I got down to like 900 million, I was like, wow, I spent that fast. Then I would just be like, spend about a week maybe of my effort, going like, maybe I should invest a little bit, and then it would start making its own money or failing or whatever. But still,
You're still
It
talking
was-
about 900.
that would be a
million.
week
But-
after maybe like 4 years, and
Yeah.
I'm like, how did I go through 100 million in 4 years? This won't last forever.
But think
Boom.
about $1 million. Like if you had $1 million, just $1 million, you could live like with $100,000 paycheck like per year
Oh yeah, easily.
and live large, like because we don't have fucking families.
Yeah.
We have no like our bills are minimal, so like we could live very large for what like I mean we could support each other here, you know.
I would
We
try
really
to. I would
can.
try to spend $1 million in one day, without one big purchase.
Just-
I think it would be impossible, dude.
No,
I don't know
dude.
if I could do
I
that.
could. I could totally do it.
Spend $1 million in a day.
A million in a day without like buying like a $1 million car or something like that. You know,
Yeah,
like,
challenge accepted.
I mean, you could definitely be like, hey, everyone in the apartment complex, like all your friends here and everyone else we know, let's go to a nice ass restaurant. Let's get some food. Hey, parents, let's go to a nice ass restaurant. Let's get some food.
bring everybody to a 5-star restaurant.
Thinking too small, dude.
Whatever you
First of
want.
all,
No,
all
no.
of those people on my private jet that I chartered today, so
Yeah,
I had to
yeah,
drop
yeah,
some
yeah.
serious money to find that private jet and charter today.
for-
And that whole time, we're drinking the most expensive liquor you could think of.
We're drinking
and heading
fucking
to
Ace
New
of
York
Spades, babe.
to go eat at the nicest restaurant in Manhattan. And I mean, like that's
No, see,
if it's a
you're still
challenge,
going too
that's how
stiff.
you spend $1 million
Alright,
in a
we
day.
have. You're having. You
I
guys.
was
You
just
gotta
starting.
start at the beginning here. You
I
gotta.
was just starting.
We're having limos pick up everybody individually
to bring them to the
to
private
bring them
jet.
to one spot. To then to
Take
to,
a party bus
Yeah,
to the private jet.
they all meet up for the party bus. The party bus that's full of the most extravagant, expensive liquors you could think of.
Not only that, I mean,
champagnes,
caviar and snacks
some
that are just
later.
expensive as shit
Oh,
the whole time.
And we're talking high class strippers here. You know, like chicks that normally wouldn't be strippers, that we paid them enough money to become a stripper for the day. And then
Okay.
Oh, they,
Yeah,
that
you
took
got-
a
you
second
gotta
to
think
hit me
big
all the
here.
way, yeah.
and then that goes to the private jet at the private hangar, where you have a personal butler for each person as they get off to carry their own baggage and stuff. And then we wouldn't go to like New York. We'd be going to another country. I'm getting
Right,
some use
I
out of
didn't
this
want to,
private
but
jet
we only
here.
have one day, so
But
I
we
don't want to
have a
spend too many
day.
hours stuck on the
So
plane.
like another country would like it'd have to be a close country, you know.
You
Well,
pay
see,
the pilot a little extra to fucking fly faster.
That's when you go to Japan. You go back in time.
Oh, shit.
Fucking
You
thinking,
starting
dude.
Take
earlier.
advantage of the jet lag.
Exactly.
Go to one of those places that serves like live fish, like to you, like
Exactly.
to eat.
And then you just the crazy shit you could do in Japan.
Dude, I could do
The
some
crazy shit
in
you could do
Japan.
in Japan. And think of it, you go back in time, so you have more time to do that shit.
There
You're
be-
making your day longer.
And then
Is
you,
it cheating? I
and you
don't
do
think
this on
so.
daylight savings time. So when you come back, you still get an extra hour.
You sleep it off, you're ready to go the next day.
You got 25 hours. Boringest day of the year.
Would that even
No,
be $1
you have more
million?
than 25.
You would, yeah. You would have 25 in the, yeah. You,
Subtracting.
Dude, I don't know how
I
much
did-
private jet costs. I'm sure a private jet chartered.
well, wouldn't you
without
lose those
becoming
hours on the way
advanced
back though?
probably
Unless you'd have to finish the day in Japan
$1
in order
Finish
to.
that day in
expensive, though.
Japan.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah,
have to
that's
finish the 24-hour period in Japan in order to accumulate the
I don't know.
entire like the extra hours.
No,
Otherwise,
I
you end up
say-
giving them back when you come back.
I say fuck the limo idea. I say rent out everybody like Ferraris and like the crazy ass cars.
No, because then they're gonna drive it, and if they get in a wreck, that's someone dies.
That's more money that you have to spend in this day. It just all adds
More
up.
money. You pay for their hospital
Insta
bills.
funeral. No, Insta funeral to drop some more money.
I was about to say, but speaking
So
of like private planes and shit, the wherever the Super Bowl is being held, I don't know. I don't watch that shit.
Doesn't
But
matter.
anyways, wherever it's at, they're charging like the airfields around there are charging like 60,000 just to land your private
Oh,
jets there.
when
Like,
Right.
you'd be surprised how many
$60,000.
people fly private jets. And when they
Yeah.
had the Super Bowl here in
Yeah.
Dallas, like there's at DFW Airport there's a it's called what is it even called? It's where they park the private jets at. They
hangar?
that thing that's the hangar, but it's corporate aviation is what they call it.
There you go.
And they have
Why
normally.
are you trying to ask me that? Why would I know that?
I was asking myself. Okay, I'm the one that works.
Of
there.
course, we would know that.
Mhm.
It's called corporate aviation, and that's where the private jets park for like when they fly in. They normally on an average day there's maybe like 3 to 4 there at the most. They had that thing completely full, and they had to open up the old one that they had just like they had built corporate just for the amount of traffic they knew they were going to get for the Super Bowl, and they had the old general aviation still open just for that week period or whatever. And then they officially closed it after that, but they had both of them going just for that time. That's how many private jets were coming in and out of that place.
That's insane. I'm sure
Ridiculous.
it was expensive.
Oh,
But parking a jet, just the way you said that, it was just like, can you imagine parking a plane?
like being the pilot parking a plane, or like paying to park a plane?
No, just parking a plane in fucking general.
Because you have $1 million to spend in a day, so you pay the pilot and you pay whoever else trying to stop you from parking the plane yourself, and let yourself park the plane.
You like in Wolf of
I
Wall
would've
Street
parked
when
this
he
fucking
flies his own
plane.
helicopter? That's probably how it would go. Like it'd be like the worst landing ever if we survived the landing.
Oh, shit. That would be exciting though.
I've never been in a helicopter. I'd like to be in a helicopter.
That's what you can do in your
Yeah.
day.
I've never been there.
I'm pretty sure I could do that without $1 million. So, like, my dad's been in a helicopter.
Flip better. It's on my thing.
Yeah, I mean, still.
I just feel like that would be a different.
It's like
thing
under
to
my
do.
nightstand.
Helicopter?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like, who the fuck do you know that's been in a helicopter?
What I would do, I would get the wingsuits and just.
That would be awesome.
That's one thing I would do. Just
Dude,
That-
we would all die though.
We would
it
die.
It would be so. Okay, and imagine you find out like while you're up there, it's like fuck, I don't have enough muscles to hold myself up.
Have you seen us? We've been working out. We've been preparing. This is what I'm preparing for. That moment. I'm not trying to look good. I'm preparing so I can go wingsuit diving. So I can sit there and fly through cannons and be like, and then just like, so, I don't know. How do you land?
What's the movie I'm thinking of with the
How do you
wingsuit?
land?
The Transformers 3. That scene where they're wingsuit flying. I know, not the best movie ever, but that one scene.
Pretty cool.
It just bothered me because that was a cool scene, but the entire time they're supposed to be like SWAT team, and none of them have guns on them while they're flying.
Because they're going against robots. Like, what they know the guns do nothing.
Well, but they have guns on them when they jump out. When they show them jump out,
Oh.
and then the entire time that they're in the air, there's no guns. I'm
You
like,
know-
and then they land, and then they're like pull guns off their back. It's like, come on. At least like CG it in. Like the whole movie's CG. You could have. How long would that have taken?
Dude, they spent
Hey.
all the budget on the robots. They couldn't
Or
afford
the
to CG
explosions.
guns
I
in.
mean, come on.
It's a Michael Bay movie. I mean, that's where do you
Explosions
think
and
all the money
robots.
goes to? I mean, come on, they got Shia LaBeouf as the main guy.
Yeah, they fired Megan Fox for that one too. So who cares?
But the
Why did they
but
fire for that?
the girl they
Because
replaced
she
her
pissed
with,
them off.
though,
Oh yeah, she's a babe.
Oh.
She's a Victoria's Secret model, right?
she is.
Yeah, but she was just dumb.
Oh, she was dumb.
It was just dumb.
That accent. Oh.
Yeah, her accent.
I mean,
sucks.
she was hot, but she was dumb.
I mean,
Megan
Megan.
Fox isn't the brightest girl ever.
Yeah,
No.
but she wasn't dumb, especially compared to this.
Yeah, but apparently
Yeah.
she had pissed off Michael Bay on set, and so he's just like, "Nah, I don't want to do it." Yeah, you're fired.
I want to know what she did.
Probably no, I'm not even gonna go there.
Apparently, did you hear about him
Mhm.
fucking up the teleprompter at his speech that he did?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
He like just had to walk off stage because
At-
he didn't
that
know.
was
He
at
was just
CES,
like, and then just left.
he like did like a, he talked about that afterwards though, and he's basically like, I mean, a lot of people were defending him on it. They're like, all right, you're this guy, you're not you. That's not your thing. Is like talking, and then he's probably up there talking about this product that he really doesn't know anything about to begin with. So it's not like he could just go on a whim and just start,
Oh, and that makes sense.
pitching about it. So the teleprompter fucked up, and so he just kind of was like, my job here is done. I'm all,
I feel like if one of us were up there though, I feel like we could have like winged it. Like we could have said something.
I would have,
You wouldn't have caught me up
But he's
there.
not-
I don't like standing. In
He's
front
not
of people.
he's not a
problem
person
with
that can handle an audience though. He's not used to that. Like, and when I heard people talk about it, they're like, he's a director or he's used to being like, talking to a movie set, but that's different. That's his comfort zone.
That's like talking to people at a business. It's all that is.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to talk to people you work with just because you're like, this is
You're
what I need you to do, and this is how it's gonna go. Blah 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 blah. It's easy to do that, but if you're addressing something you don't really even know about it,
Mhm.
yeah, I get it. But I would at least be like, hey, we're having technical difficulties. I'm out of here.
Yeah, but he didn't even say that. Like, he
froze.
panicked, froze, and just walked off stage. And I get that CES was like a big deal because that's where it happened at, and it's like, but I think I would have just been able to do something instead of just froze, not talked, and left.
Who knows? You'd have to be put in that situation.
Yeah, and exactly. I mean, but I feel like I could stand in front of an audience and not have that reaction.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd be bad about it. I know for a fact I'd be bad about it.
After a drink or two, I think I can handle an audience.
Would you be
What-
be willing to give it? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Like, have any of y'all ever like been up on a stage in front of a lot of people?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, okay.
Fucking terrifying.
Okay, one of the things that always I've been in a situation before too, like having to talk to like a room of people or like an audience.
Mhm.
One of the things that especially depending on the setup of it, the lights. If you're on like an actual stage and like have like a full on like lights coming down on you, you can't see anyone, and
Oh,
that
yeah.
helps so much.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you feel like you're just up there by yourself. Like,
That's
you're
not
talking
true.
to a lot of people. Like, to me, at least to me, it helped. Like, I know I was talking to a lot of people, but at the same time, I can't see anyone, so therefore I'm just talking. Like, so it just kind of like, not being able to see every face staring at me helped so much.
Yeah, but I would know every face would be staring at me because I can't see them, which means they probably can't really see each other. So of course they're gonna be looking directly at me, and I'm just gonna be like,
That's just like, I don't know. I
I'm
guess
not gonna do it.
just those things you just try to forget about. I don't know.
I can't.
I've never been one to. I've never had like stage fright or anything really.
Yeah, I kind of got rid of that. So Hunter would never be caught dead doing stand up.
No, I would never
I
be
would
caught dead in
love to
front of
do
an
that
audience.
if I could write something that I deemed decent. I can't because that shit's really fucking hard to write. But if I ever did, I feel like I would have no problem going out there if I was confident in the material.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. Even if it was like fan fucking tastic, I would just be like, I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm not gonna be able to talk. I'm gonna get really nervous. I'm gonna start. Heart's gonna start going like this. I'm gonna be like, oh shit. Did I deliver that right? Was it funny? Oh, they laughed. Okay, that was a good one. What the fuck do I do now? Oh wait, it's right in front of me. And by the time I would be done, I probably would have been sweating so much. I would just be like, okay, I gotta leave. Goodbye. Like, no, not my cup of tea.
Caleb, what were you trying to say earlier?
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I cut you.
I said, would you be willing to give up sex for 5 years if you could have wonderfully sensual and erotic dreams whenever you wished?
Huh.
That's
Those the dreams can feel pretty real sometimes.
See, but the
Whenever
problem
you
is,
want?
You know what? No,
When
it feels
whenever
realer
you
than
want,
that.
and it doesn't say
Real
only
sex.
for those 5 years. We could assume it's only for those 5 years, though.
okay. But my problem is, I've had some great sex dreams, but all the sex dreams that I've ever had have always been really fucking weird for some reason.
No, same.
And so it's like, I don't know if I would want that, because then I would know how much of a freak I really am. And I
You
don't
would really
know.
learn a lot.
Probably.
See, my sex dreams, they're like, oh, tight. It's the lead up. It's building. Like, it's about to fucking happen. I don't remember. Blackout. I just black out. Wake up, and it's just like, what the fuck was that? I got the build up. Something amazing happened, and then done. Like, I was just like, that's literally what happens every time. And I'm just like, fuck, I missed all the good stuff.
Yeah,
That
dude, I've
sounds
had some
like,
weird
real
sex
sex for
dreams,
me.
dude. I mean, like, I've only had like 8 in my life, and they've been weird, dude. One of them involved like
No, you dug
it was
yourself
like
into
you know
this
like
hole.
the dream thing where like
Gone too far. Can't
you
tell
know what it is because obviously you created it. I mean, obviously in the dream you're not like, oh, I created this, so I know what it is. But
Mhm.
like, just you wake up, you're like, oh, that's weird. So like
That's weird that I
I was-
thought of that.
I was having sex with a person that I know, but a person, and she turned into like a demon, but she was still like herself and hot. But in my head, I knew she was a demon, and she did look a little different,
It's like a claymore.
kind of, but more like typical demon looking. But it was weird, man. It was real
like,
weird,
Like full on horns. And
Like succubus.
and we were
Maybe
kind of
fun.
fighting too.
It got rough.
I'm being really honest.
It got rough.
But I also think it would be interesting because if I knew I'd given up sex for 5 years, like I could not have sex for 5 years, I think it would change me because it wouldn't be like I haven't had sex in a long time. Like it would be like I'm not going to have sex for a long time. You know what I mean?
Could you
So like
think
I wouldn't
how
be
much-
trying at all. Like I wonder if girls would become meaningless to me. I'm not sexist.
Do-
I wonder if girls would become meaningless to me. Like I literally like they would walk in and I'd just like be like, why is she here?
Do you think about it? How much more productive would you get if you weren't trying to get laid?
I don't know, dude. If I
Do you
was
think
having
you just get ultra productive all the time?
no,
and just
dude.
Not give a
If
fuck?
I was could have bomb ass dreams all the time, I feel like that's like having sex all the time. You could get it anytime you wanted. Like the moment you even started, you just be like, "Here I go, late guys for a little bit." Come back and just like, where the
See,
fuck did you
but
go?
then that's
I just
another
got
awkward
laid.
thing. But that's
In
another
my
awkward
mind.
thing. You're never gonna be able to sleep in front of your friends again.
Well, hold on. The question said whenever
Why
you
not?
wished. So here's my thing.
Oh.
Is it a dream that you can like be like not needing sleep, totally awake, don't have to like fall into a nap to have it, but like you can go have a basic
like a daydream.
I-
trance or like
I was
a
about to say, I feel
daydream.
like daydream. That's
But
fine.
like I mean
Visualize
like a
the
daydream that was sensual, erotic, and just as real as a dream.
Yes.
And then I mean you would just
That's
you know,
what I was thinking.
you would be prepared, so you would do something right here to make sure there was no mess. Just
Exactly.
yeah.
By
So it was
everywhere.
more like I would just go in my room for a minute and like snap my fingers and be like boom, you know, however many minutes later, I would be like, done.
Be honest.
Open my eyes.
One. Be honest.
1.5
No,
minutes
dude,
later.
I would get lost in those things. I'd just be like,
Yeah, because also
Wait.
if it was up to me in my head and I had some level of control over it, I mean,
It'd be
it
especially-
would probably
like
I
2
could be in there for an hour. If I could control it. Just,
Okay.
but I mean, I feel like you might be like way more satisfied than you are now. I mean,
I feel- yeah.
I'm not having sex very often right now, so.
But I just feel like that would be awesome. Like that would be cool. I think I might take that offer.
I would take that off.
I think I would take that offer because
I don't know.
for the sole well, okay, but for the sole reason that I would just stop
I know.
like
be like
all of the
boxer.
effort of me trying to get laid, which is, to be honest,
a
a
lot.
lot of effort. I think it would just, it would go away, and I would have to put that effort into something else, whether it be like work or school or whatever's going on at that point.
Too bad you have neither right now.
You know, where-
Not to mention, I'm one of those douchebags that is like, guys can't be friends with girls. Okay? I'm like that guy. Unless, I do believe the stipulation, unless it's your friend's girlfriend, right?
yeah.
Or I can have coworker friendships with like if it's a
Yeah.
coworker because we're at work. There's something about the work thing, but I really don't want to hang out with them outside of work. But I can be like real good friends with them at work.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
almost
no, I
with
have
anybody
that
at
with
work,
some
though.
people at work.
Yeah, but girls can straight up be friends with guys. But that's where I was going with this. I think that if sex was out of the question, 100%, I might like eventually after I get used to this just dream sex, be able to like be friends with girls, like just a genuine friend that's not looking for anything more. Because
I can see it happening.
Man,
Recent events have led me to believe that could happen. Just me
I've
actually
had that in
going
the
to
past
school.
before. Like, I mean, like I've had my best friend at points be like a girl, and just like no sexual tension or anything like that. It was
I
just-
mean, there can still be sexual
I mean,
tension,
there might have
but
been
you
like
still can get it out.
yeah, there might have been like that at the initial like stages of like that. Like, there's a reason why we became friends, but like nothing ever happened. It just
Keep going.
why is there really?
Keep going.
You're talking.
I'm laughing because of what I said.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm thinking of shit in my head. I'm like,
No,
Man,
but like,
well,
there's
I did
always
have
that
a thing for
situation,
her.
but like, to get past the, like, don't want anything more out of this, and then to still become friends. Like, I think it grows. You can have a legit friendship after that.
We're all lost right now.
you're
We're,
apparently you're more mature than us.
I
Which
mean,
would make
we've
sense.
all been. I've been in the opposite situation too, where it's well, like,
Just get friend zoned immediately.
I mean, yeah, who hasn't?
no,
Yeah.
I was the other way.
Oh,
I
the
was
girls
pull-
want you.
Huh?
The girls want you.
Or you
No.
friend zone
You
them?
friend zone them.
No. Come on, let's be serious. That never happens.
so, but
Yeah.
okay, so I had this observation the other day.
Okay, repeat.
Oh, me repeat?
Yeah.
Okay. I had this observation the other day, and like I haven't said anything about it because I don't know if it's like fucked up to just note it and maybe get some agreement on it. Gay guy. This is like my big thing where like I find a difference in the genders. You know what I mean? Gay guys, okay, they have no interest in girls sexually, right?
Okay.
But girls love not all girls, but you see a lot of gay guys with a lot of girlfriends, female friends, and the female friends love their gay friend. You know what I mean? But
Because
you
there's no
don't see many lesbians with guy friends.
Like straight guy.
Like how do you normally see like you? It's kind of common to see a gay guy surrounded by a group of girls that are all his like best friends and shit. Not always his best friends, but you know what I mean. But it's not very common to see a lesbian surrounded by a bunch of bros. Like you know what I mean? Like
Well, you think about it, guys are not going to be like, hey, there's a lesbian chick. let's hang out with her.
Yeah. So that's like because she's even if she was a hot lesbian, that
Because
doesn't mean anything for us.
Yeah.
their thought is going to be, let's hang out with her. Maybe we can convince her
Yeah,
otherwise.
See,
it's just like
it's
that just
worse
goes to
if
prove that
it's
we're
a hot
fucking
lesbian.
naturally pigs,
Yeah.
and they're naturally not pigs when
But-
it comes to sex.
See, I have that all
We're
wrapped up
naturally only think of them
I
for
think,
sex, and they do not think of us like that.
I don't know. I think they might consider it. They just don't tell anybody.
I have the whole situation wrapped up into one because at work there's
Yeah.
this girl who is pretty attractive, but she's a lesbian, and me and her we're pretty good friends. But it's just like
It's like
yeah.
I feel like it's
I have
even
the
worse
work
because
thing and the lesbian thing
absolutely-
going
like
against
even
me,
if
so it's
there's
just
no
like,
chance
there's never
ever in the world because she's never gonna date me because she's out of my league or whatever.
What if you're the last two people on Earth?
That would suck.
for procreation. For procreation, yeah, of course she would. Right? I just gotta keep that saying yes. Of course she would.
For procreation to recreate the human race,
I don't feel like
I would bang a dude to recreate the human race.
But that
Yeah.
wouldn't
that
work.
wouldn't work. No, but if it's what had to happen,
I hate to
if
brace
some-
your bubble, Caleb, but
listen, if
it
some-
doesn't work like that.
if fucking the human race dies off except for me and this other dude, and then all of a sudden fucking the flying spaghetti monster comes down, he's like, yo, didn't expect this one, did you? I'm God. And then he was like, and here's the thing, I'm pretty blazed right now, so if you fuck this dude, the
Oh,
Pastafarian guy, he's like, if you fuck this dude,
I will make
I
another
will
person.
somehow make a baby out of it, and then human race can continue. And it'll be a girl baby, so that gets weird.
I was about to say, the whole repopulating
But no,
the Earth
doesn't-
gets weird.
Does-
It
it
does
weird
because
though?
then all
Because-
it's incesty.
I
It
mean,
gets
because
real
according to the
incest.
Bible, we're all brother and sister somehow anyway.
Yeah, well, that's
So-
according to the
No,
Bible.
just
That's
don't
the
listen to
thing.
that. I mean,
Cat.
it's still
We
that
knew it
the
was
whole
gonna happen.
thing.
just a matter of-
That whole thing is just weird to think about. If the last two people on Earth have a child, they would have to have another child.
Yeah.
Keep having children until they had two sexes. There are two genders.
What if it never happened though?
Dude, my uncle has 6 daughters because after I think the third one, I mean even after he wanted a boy when he was pregnant with his first daughter. He really really wanted a boy, so he still really wanted a boy the second one. But after the third one, the other 2 or 3 were purely because he wanted a son. Like their existence is because he was crossing his fingers that this one is a son.
And do his daughters know that? Because that's fucked
I
up.
don't know.
That's
Like,
not, that's not
I
that
think like
fucked
all
up. I mean, come
all
on.
my cousins know it because he's I don't know.
I'm sure they know it.
He's an open dude, so he
But-
like talks a lot.
I mean, that's not how it was in my family, but they were like, boy,
Oh yeah.
boy, and then they were like, we should go for a girl,
They got
twin
twins.
boys, and then another boy, and they were just like, okay, too
Dude,
many.
repopulating the Earth, it would suck to be the woman in that situation, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if we're like,
It's like
okay, we gotta
every 9
repopulate,
months,
so
every
every
9
9 months
months.
we're gonna get you
On schedule.
pregnant again. It's like, then maybe after you have like 4, you're like, we're doing all right. Let's give you a year off, you know, and then get right back into 4 more straight in a row.
Well, I was about to say, there's a comic book, Y. It's called Y the Last Man. It's fucking great. It's about, out of nowhere, literally all the guys on Earth die except for one guy and his monkey. Like including like animals, all the animals die.
One guy and his monkey.
Like all the male animals die except for him and his monkey.
Does this go
and
where I
it's-
think it's going?
No.
Okay.
It's actually a really, really good comic book, and like there's things that happen that sort of just like, whoa, okay, but that one's got to be one of my
I mean,
favorites.
if you were the last person on Earth, and all there was this monkey.
No,
I mean-
no.
No.
The girls,
He's the last
Oh,
guy.
the last. Okay.
So
last
he's
guy.
in the greatest...
So he's the luckiest guy on Earth, literally,
but
because he's the only guy.
Yeah.
the twist is, right when
all
this
lesbians.
right when this is happening, he just got engaged to his girlfriend, but his girlfriend was away in Australia.
Oh, shit.
So the world kind of goes to shit. He's the last guy trying to get to Australia to find his.
What are you saying? Females can't be pilots?
No,
I'm just
like
kidding.
there's a lot of shit that happens. Like say if a male was flying an airplane,
Alright.
airplane's gonna crash.
All I have to say is that is the
Male
most-
driving cars, car crashes everywhere.
That is the
Like,
most
and then-
honest and trustworthy guy. Like that guy deserved to be the last guy. If the last man on Earth, and he's still thinking about his one fiance.
I mean,
in Australia.
that is
Your
his
girlfriend doesn't listen to
plan.
this podcast, does
That-
she? 'Cause
that
you're gonna
is-
get fucking dumped, dude.
But I mean, that is his plan. But let's just say some things happen along the way. I mean, it just kind of happens. He's not going for it ever.
I mean, come on.
But how can you?
You
say
have
no?
you have an obligation to the human race at that point.
yeah.
Well,
You-
I mean,
you
he's
can't-
with he's traveling, ends up traveling with a scientist and like a special agent who are pretty much protecting him, and they're trying to find out. They're trying to actually get to California. They're in like Washington, and that's where the scientist, her lab is, her main lab, but she has backups in California, so they're going to California. Once they get there, that's when they're going to learn, like, go there and see if she can figure out what's going on, see if they can find a cure, to set up other guys for it, and then a bunch of stuff happens like along the way, and
Well,
it's pretty.
Isn't that like an entire like that's what sperm banks are for, right? Like that's what sperm like if every guy on Earth dies, there's still sperm.
That's not.
And see, but what comes into
You
play?
think that's the purpose
there's-
of sperm banks?
No, I mean it's not,
Okay,
it's
I was
obviously
like,
not the
you
purpose,
think
but
sperm
that's-
banks were created as some apocalyptic savior
I mean,
in
I'm
the case
sure
that only
somebody else
males
has
die?
thought that
Vince
before.
Vaughn just did a movie
Which
about that.
no, they actually say that in the comic book too. They're like sperm banks. Why not just use those? But there's like this female group who call themselves the Amazons, and they think because all the men died, that's how like the world wanted it. That's how God wanted it. So they're going around like torching all the sperm banks, and
Fucking Amazon.
like it gets crazy. And you know, as bad as it may sound, there would be some people who would think that like.
Oh yeah.
Every male dies for a reason.
Some
like,
people do. People get crazy in those type of
Yeah.
situations.
Dude,
Not that I would
it
know.
would be-
Why all but one?
I think it would be even
Find
worse
out.
if every girl died though. If every girl died,
Oh, well, we can't
No.
recreate. So
It
yeah,
would
it
be-
worse. It would be
no,
Changing
it would be
is actually a female,
chaos. It would be straight chaos. Like, like all of a sudden, every sexual drive ever would just become like just turn into fucking like just rage and anger.
It's a good thing we got like 1 million hours of internet porn. If the internet still survives when every girl dies, which I mean, how
Do you
much?
think it's only a million?
Dude, if the
1 million hours?
I feel like
I don't
the
know.
human race, if the internet died, would just start rebuilding the internet. Like that would be everybody's main goal is just to fix the internet.
So I could probably masturbate like 8 times a day. If I was the last
8?
dude on Earth
Wow.
and there was a lot of girls,
That's all you got in you,
dude, I mean,
that's a lot. What are you
lot.
talking
You're
about?
That is a lot, but
Eight-
Yo, yo,
no,
yo.
I'm saying
8
here-
times a day.
dude, no,
in
that's
an
like,
apocalyptic world
that's
where
like my
you
maximum.
gotta try and survive.
That's like my maximum.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
As of masturbation, and that's
As
not
of
with,
now, but if
that's
that
not
was
with
your-
a real female body in
If
front
that
of
was
me.
like your job,
You know what I mean?
Cut that
So if that
off.
was like my job to masturbate many
That's
times like a
once
day,
an
that's how
hour.
I got paid or something.
that's once an hour.
Yeah.
I think you can pull off once every 30 minutes.
You think I could pull off once every 30?
You'd be able-
I think I could do once every 30
I'm
minutes.
saying three
3
times a day.
So that would be like after an hour and a half of doing that, I would need like 2
You're not
hours.
trying very hard.
But hold up. But
Then she
think
gets
about that.
retired.
So the maximum amount of times you can masturbate in a day. That's how many times you're having sex with a different girl because after you have sex with them, hopefully they're impregnated. What's up? And,
Couldn't
and
leave him hanging.
straight up. So like you're banging like 8 new girls a day. Like that's like 2,600 a year.
I don't know if I could. But I don't even know if I could have sex 8 times a day.
Oh.
You would just start
3.
dude, you would
I
start
know the
shooting
bod would be
blanks.
great. It's
You
like a
would
full
start
body
shooting
workout.
Blanks.
I'm at 3. Give me 3 a day. I'll be able to get shit done. Make sure you're satisfied. I mean, that's the point too. I mean, come
After
on.
the 8th time,
I can't
on
just-
like the 3rd day though.
I'll stop wearing skinny jeans so my swimmers are stronger.
That's
know?
not proven.
Stop carrying
okay?
yourself. Stop carrying
That's
yourself
not
in your pocket.
Hey, you're not trying to have
Stop
kids,
using
it's
my
fine.
I know.
birth control.
Keep the laptop right there.
Painkiller birth control.
Yeah, stop putting
messed up on the Mountain
The
Dews.
Mountain Dews. That
No,
yellow,
I bought
that
it
yellow
with the
dye
pimple.
number 5, dude.
What?
So my body would become a dimple.
Oh yeah.
I think it's number 5. I don't know. I don't drink them out.
Oh yeah, you would. I would start shooting blanks though.
Of
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
Because you know when like you were
Three-
12 and you had
Give
that
me
6 day where you did.
3 times a day. I'm telling you, 3 is a solid number. 3 and done. 3 and done. Because for me, you got to make sure they're satisfied, or else I would feel like I'd have to go back. She was not pleased.
Dude, this isn't about the same things that sex is about to me or you or Matt or Casey nowadays. This is purely about impregnation.
What?
Give me 3 times a day. That's all you're gonna get
is
from
three
me.
is 3 your record for a day?
No,
I mean,
no.
Hunter.
I'm an old man now.
In TBH, by the 8th
oldest
time of the
man
day,
here, right?
they're gonna be satisfied because it's not gonna take me 2 minutes
No.
to ejaculate. It's gonna take me it's gonna take me a while. Like I'm gonna
Yeah,
need,
dude.
and so the 8th babe of the day is gonna have to be the hottest, and probably like a porn star status in the bed.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
like,
3.
she's gonna have to get down.
Give me 3 girls, and that's it. That's all I can do for the day. I'm not gonna, cause what? You're gonna push yourself to the limits every day, and then you're just gonna be worn out, and like
It's a
you're gonna
muscle.
be taking days
Dude,
off. You're
it's-
gonna have to start taking days off before you
Wait.
start.
have
working
to
out.
take like every other day
Hunter,
off.
it's a muscle. It only gets stronger.
No, but you can only create so much.
Yeah, you like. I mean,
I understand what
you're
you're
still.
saying.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying.
You may be able to like
girls don't have to
have
know that.
sex
What's
8
up?
times a day, but there's no way you're gonna be able to produce that much.
We're talking about saving the human race. You gotta be smart about that shit. 3 a day. 3 days. That's it.
I mean, I'm still okay with that, I guess.
3 days.
I think
Okay,
you
wait,
could maybe do
really?
4.
What's your record for the day? Not necessarily self pleasure, just like what's your record for the day?
Probably close to like.
So are we talking sex or masturbation?
Altogether.
You
Sex.
can even mix the two for all I care. Maybe
Sex
you're one of these guys
probably-
that thinks that waking it a few times before sex makes you last longer or something. I don't know.
Sex in like a 24-hour period.
Yeah, I
We're
think
gonna
I
count
would
it as a
say.
day.
Yeah.
I might say
I would
like 6.
5.
5.
And that was just like
5 and I was done. I was spent. I was like, I don't even want to do this
No,
tomorrow.
no. Use the 24-hour period though.
I
I know that there's
for a
been
fact
times when
mine
I've
is
had
7,
sex 3
so.
times in one night, and in those times was probably the first time I had sex with that person who I probably ended up being in a 2-year relationship with. So we probably woke up and banged again, and then throughout that next day we probably banged like once or twice more. That's 6. What?
5 times, 1 day, I was done. I was
Yeah, I wanna say
done. Done. I was not going to do anymore. Nothing else was going to produce. I guarantee you that 5th one was weak too. That's it. I'm being serious. You guys act like you're superhuman, and I'm just like, no.
7.
No.
7.
God,
You've done
fuck.
7?
How would no? Fuck that,
Props
dude.
to
I don't
Caitlin.
even want to do. I don't even want to think about it.
Hey, will you make me
Like that. I would get done. I would be like, just no. I'm done for today. I don't want to do this anymore. Like I would get bored of it. It makes it less enjoyable.
Also, in this one dude, full world of girls situation, think about this. You'd probably, if you're having sex with like, we'll go with 3 girls a day, and it's like, let's say for some reason it's kind of like up to you to choose who you have sex with, so you're just banging 10s
Hey, Casey,
at
grab
first.
me
You
a
know what I
beer.
mean?
Beer.
I bet you after a while you'd be so used. You'd have sex with so many of like girls that were just like perfect bodies that you would get bored with it, and you would want like oh, give me that girl, that girl with the imperfect body over there.
Yeah, I mean.
Let me have sex with that this
but
time.
don't we do that? I mean, I think we honestly do that now. Like, I would rather. This is gonna make me sound shitty. I would.
No, it's not, dude.
I would
Say it,
rather fuck like an 8 rather than a 10. I think.
How does that make you sound shitty, first
It
of
makes it
all?
sound
I
shitty,
don't
yeah.
know.
It makes it sound like you're trying to make yourself sound better than us.
Yeah. Why are you trying to sound better than us?
But would you want to fuck like a model all the time?
I would like to fuck a model.
Casey's over there fucking laughing.
Well, Sean's behind you, out of the shot over here, like.
But I mean, yeah, I would like to fuck a model. I mean, that would just be cool.
I don't know.
And I mean, again, In this situation, you're talking about meaningless sex to make a baby.
Impregnation.
Got a point.
That's all I'm saying.
Raise your standard.
Thanks, dude.
Model status.
How strong did you make this? I'm scared I got a Casey drink, and I don't know what a Casey drink. A Casey drink entails.
Apparently, 7 times a day. That's what
Yeah.
it entails.
Thanks for the beer, dude.
Oh my god.
Did you just say buffalo on it?
I knew a Casey drink would taste like this.
No.
Oh my god, I was about to be like, did you just fucking call it buffalo on that full ass drink?
On camera.
Proof.
This is strong too.
Miller.
Good luck. Okay,
That Black Crown's been in there for like a month.
bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Okay, sorry.
We can cut all this out,
It's not like that because it didn't stir it or anything.
but what are we talking about next, guys?
I can pull up another question.
Pull up another question.
There was a bunch of good ones. I wanted you to pick this next
That was
one.
a solid
Though.
conversation.
And while you're picking,
You guys start talking.
yeah.
Is Sean in the shot?
Sean,
No.
no, he's not in the shot. Sean, do you want to get on the couch?
There's only 3 people on the couch.
we can, y'all can scoot over.
You scooch.
Yeah, dude. Upstairs in 1404, we do 4 people on the couch all the time. It actually upsets me, but
Ooh.
hop in, dude.
There's still not.
All right.
So someone needs a scoop.
We need that beautiful
One
face on
second.
camera. We can cut all this out, right?
Yeah.
This
This is all getting
all
cut
this
out.
meaningless shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard because we gotta match up that and that for.
No, I already clapped.
You clapped actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
But-
again?
No,
No,
no, we can just
No,
if
as
you
long
leave
as
it like
it's
this,
lined
I
up.
can just cut it like
Wait,
this.
you clap?
Earlier in the beginning. Clap, clap, bitch. Okay.
We had steak earlier. You missed out.
What's your favorite free in-browser game?
RuneScape 3.
I saw
What?
some.
What was the most recent movie that made you cry?
No.
I'm kidding.
There was some gems in there. Some like, oh, this is gonna get us going.
Oh yeah, what do you want? Just questions? I was on Ask Reddit.
There was one of them that was too heavy. It was like, do you think a child should be sheltered from unhappiness?
Well, hold on.
What's the most fun thing to do drunk?
Do front flips
Just get-
naked into a pool.
Just get rowdy with your friends. That's
Dude,
about.
the
that's
answer
all
to
I'm
every
gonna
question is going to be 2 chicks at the same time.
say. Hold on. Okay, this is a good one. It's classic. If you could have any
Talk to other drunk people.
if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
No, dude, there was such better one.
But that's a good one. That's a good one.
Again, the power to do 2 chicks at the same time.
Teleportation
anytime.
every time, all the time, every time, and it's like almost indisputable in my head.
Yeah,
Teleportation.
I convinced everyone in this room teleportation.
No,
that
no,
would
you
be my
didn't.
go-to
no,
anyway.
I knew. No.
Matt,
Teleportation.
are you fucking serious?
For life.
Creative goddamn writing. Me and you
Dude,
sitting in that class.
Before that, though, dude.
No, because you made your guys.
I want to
else.
say that I
Before
was saying
that.
teleportation before I knew you guys.
That's-
I want some mini chlorines in me.
Some midi-chlorians. Do you want to have the force?
I want to have the force.
Would you be a Sith? You would.
I don't know, but
You would be
I
turned.
would definitely be like.
You're weak-minded, dude. You'd
I'd,
be turned.
Hey.
I'd definitely be like, do this for me.
Hey,
Oh, I want that. Come here.
Again,
Suck
2 chicks at the same time.
all right.
Slowly.
Here's
No,
a
I'm
good
just
one.
kidding.
What dead person would you least want to be haunted by?
Thank
Jesus
you.
Christ.
Oh!
I'm with there.
We're talking real dead people here. Sorry.
But that would suck. Imagine having to be like the fucking little memes of him fucking give him a Batman symbol in his hair while you're trying to give someone a haircut.
Imagine
Fucking
being
round.
haunted by like the ghost of like Hitler though.
Dude,
He would
I
just
mean,
be
his ghost doesn't have all the
racism
power that he had
everywhere.
in real life, so.
yeah, I know.
Huh?
But it would still just
His
suck
ghost doesn't have
hearing
all the,
shit
doesn't have
in
all
your
the
ear all
power
the
he had in
time.
real life.
True.
But what if it was the ghost of baby Jesus? It would be very influential.
Ooh, here we go. This is a good one.
I got another good one.
Would you be willing to reduce? Wait, no, wrong one. Would you hold on?
Okay.
Ooh, okay. I have 2 good ones. Would you be willing to have a horrible nightmare every night for a year if you would be rewarded with extraordinary wealth?
That was one of the ones I was
Yes.
talking about. Yes.
Horrible nightmares.
Yes.
I mean,
Yep.
you might
It's just
for
a
a full
nightmare.
year though. But for a full year, every time you go to sleep, you're scared of falling asleep and shit. Like, That might psychologically
I'll get-
impact you for the rest of your life, like
I'll-
something you can't get PTSD type of shit.
I'll
like,
get
Wow.
intoxicated every time I go to
Just
where I
that
pass
would make
out.
it
There's
worse.
drugs for that.
That would make it worse.
No, here's the problem though. The stipulation is that you have a horrible nightmare every night of your life. So
I feel like you'd get
even if you
desensitized
do
by it.
certain things where you're like, I had dreamless sleep because I fucking passed the fuck out and don't remember shit. Like it doesn't work like that because the stipulation was that you will have a horrible nightmare.
that way to where
How
I
about
would
you
just
learn how to? You just learn how to like control your dreams. Do like the lucid dreaming thing.
no.
No.
I was saying
That would be worse
intoxicated.
because then you wouldn't be able to control the nightmare part of it. You'd be like,
And that would just-
dude. Have
Now
you
I'm
ever
just
been
aware
able
that I'm
to
in a
lucid
dream. yeah, I have.
That's
It's
the
fun
thing
as
though.
fuck.
It's a nightmare. You're not you don't control nightmares. They feed on your fear and control what you're thinking.
Then I don't know if I would do it honestly.
I wouldn't.
I,
I
don't
mean,
think
I
to
wouldn't.
be honest,
For
so. I
extraordinary.
think I would go crazy.
I would do
80
80
percent of. I'm gonna say 85% of the time I enjoy my nightmares because I know they're not real. When I wake up.
Exactly, they're not real.
Or the
I would
really
be okay with
nightmares
that
then.
because I wake up and we're like, oh
No,
shit, that was
sometimes
scary.
I'm a little scared. I'm just like,
Cause I'm rich, bitch.
I'm awake for 5 minutes and I'm just like, whew, it's not real. It's not real. You can go back to sleep.
I've probably only had 4 nightmares in my life, and I normally do enjoy them only because I've only had like 4 in my life. They're not like, to me, I'm just like, what the fuck? That's what a nightmare is? That's so crazy. I'm just like, that was fucking insane. But if a nightmare is on par with like, I've had like really fucking sad dreams, like, you know, like your worst fear type of dreams. Not like
Yeah.
your worst fear is like something that makes you scared. Like your worst fear, like something that you worry about happening, like your fucking mom dying or something like that.
Mhm.
I've had dreams like that. Like,
That's-
and
I-
like
I would
normally when I
consider
have
that a
those
nightmare.
dreams, it's like something I've been worrying about or something like that. And so it's like a dream where like I like something's happening and I wake up and then I go back to sleep and I have like a separate dream where some fucked up shit is happening along the same lines. And those are the worst for me. And if that was to happen to me every night, because I normally wake up after this like rest of the sleep where I have 7 dreams about the same shit. That
Yeah.
like I normally wake up, fucking have a bad day. Like I'm
It
just
would-
like I wake
yeah.
up
You
in
would
the
be
worst mood.
exhausted every day. You wouldn't be sleeping well, and like, just imagine every night, like, you're just dreaming. All your friends are dying. Like,
Well, like,
every dream.
And
It's just
not
like
even
people are
nighttime.
dying.
Not even nighttime.
Yeah.
What if you like
Taking a
accidentally fell
nap.
asleep in class one time, like during a lecture, and you just
And
wake
every
up
day at
screaming
school
and
for-
Whoa!
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Yeah, I've experienced those issues via text.
See?
Hey,
My
Matt,
thing
you
is-
wouldn't have that
I-
problem though because you're not.
I think I feel like
Everyone made fun of him.
I feel like after a prolonged period, you might get desensitized by it.
I don't think so, because
Yeah.
your mind would be able, if you're having horrible nightmares every night, it would be able to keep creating different things, and you're gonna keep getting scared. You're gonna keep getting
See-
upset by them, and it's gonna just keep feeding off of it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like it would work.
All right.
All right,
Let's
Sean.
lighten the mood.
I'd definitely
But-
be willing to try.
I
it.
got one.
Totally
Yeah.
blocking my camera time.
I'd
Alright.
definitely be willing to
You're
try
not
it. That's all I'm gonna say.
But okay,
Hold on.
Would
I'm
you-
gonna go first.
would you be willing to reduce your life expectancy by 5 years to become extremely attractive?
Yeah, I remember
No.
that when I was asked it.
If so,
Wait,
anybody?
if so, what?
By 5
Yeah.
years to
Yeah.
become extremely attractive.
Yeah.
I mean, can you get much more attractive than this?
I don't. I did it. I
Wait,
don't
let
care.
me hear the if so part.
No. You have to answer yes or no. 5 years. Would you give up 5 years of your life?
I mean, I feel like you're giving up 5 years. Like, are you really living once you get that old?
That's what I'm saying. 5 years off of that, I'm in.
It depends on how
Count
long.
me
Like,
in.
yeah, like what it depends on what your life expectancy is.
I think
Like-
that varies depending on your
Because
current
I expect
state
to
of
live
ugliness
until
and
I'm like.
attractiveness.
Let's
Yeah.
say 65. You're going to live to
I
65.
think I can do all right
I'm
with
gonna
what I
live to
got.
65.
And you gave up 5 years, so,
So
you'd
I
only
was-
be living to 60.
So wait, that means I don't have to have a savings. So fuck yeah, like because you retired. Like,
Dude, I
65.
can
You
I
can't
can
know
blow all
when
my
you're gonna
money out
die,
my
though.
401k right now. Dude, I got
What's the
fucking
if so?
grands in that thing right now. Yeah.
Okay, another part of that, another question that was the opposite of that was, would you become extremely ugly, in order to live for 1,000 years?
No.
No.
For 1,000? No.
Why would you want to be?
That's like
1,000
being
years of
Frankenstein,
ugly?
dude.
I'd
Is
be
it like
bored.
no? Oh, sorry, no. Live for 1,000 years at an age of your choosing. So you would stay like if you chose to stay 23 forever, you would say 23 forever. I'd
But
probably
you'd
do a
be
nice
ugly?
28, so that I could be
Just what?
Would you be
Ugly?
extremely ugly?
28.
You have to be extremely ugly.
You're
Oh yeah, that's true.
That would last. That would last.
Damn.
That would last for
For
a thousand years.
You would be an ugly person for 1,000 years.
Who
A
knows?
1,000
Hey,
I mean,
wait,
you've already
who
been there
knows?
for 20.
Maybe in
Come on
1,000
You
years.
guys are social. You think ugly people have unhappy lives
Wait,
strictly because
wait.
they're ugly?
Let me say this. What if in 1,000 years someone's perception of ugly is different than what it is now? So maybe in 1,000 years you could be.
You're being too
attractive,
optimistic,
but-
Sean.
I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Not to mention, dude,
I'm
if
just
you got a nice bod, there's some girls that might just be like, put a bag on it. You know, some real shallow girls. They might just be like, put a bag on it, and you got 1,000 years to work on that bod. You're gonna
The
have
only
a nice
reason,
bod.
the only reason
No.
I would is because in 1,000 years there could be some sweet ass technology.
yeah, that was my thing.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
you might
I
not
was
even have to
that'd
like
kinda
be a
cool to
good-looking
know.
person. You could be like everybody would be in their
You could
fucking
become rich.
surrogate
Yeah.
or like their virtual sex world.
Dude, if you
Wait.
lived for 1,000 years, you could probably fucking like control. You would know.
1,000 years.
You'd be so
you can-
wise.
time machines, I guarantee, 1,000 years, some kind of time machine would have to be thing, and you could go back in time, fix some shit.
You'd be like Dr. Cullen, leader of the Cullen clan.
Wait, let me bring it to a negative side. What if Earth
We're gonna
doesn't
edit
make it
that part
1,000 years? So then you
For
just
your
wasted
dignity.
it.
That's when you go back in time right before Earth is about to end, and you tell everybody, or actually, you tell yourself, don't do it.
Because time machines have been invented.
Yes, think about it. You got to live 1,000 years, and then you get to go back, redo your life, not be
Because the time machine's gonna be invented. Caleb.
Yes,
Do you think?
in 1,000 years, yes.
Do you honestly think
Yes.
time machines are gonna be possible?
Yes.
No.
Wait, I mean,
Try and stop me.
wouldn't,
I'm gonna live. Give me that. I'm gonna make the time machine now.
wouldn't future us be coming back to visit us then?
Yes.
Or is the future not now?
Here he is.
That would destroy the fabric.
The way I
of
see
time.
it, if time travel was gonna be invented in my life, I've already came back and told myself some shit in the past already.
But what if this is the first run through of time?
No, but
Because
see-
there's got to be one first run through of time.
But see, you may not notice it though,
Too much
because
doctor.
some really ugly guy already came back and was telling you all this shit. And you're just like, I don't recognize that guy.
Ooh, that'd be weird.
What if I'm?
This is someone fucking with me. Look at this ugly fucker trying to come and mess up my beautiful life.
Right?
Okay, beautiful person hater.
Think about it. Think about it.
Because I'm beautiful.
Maybe when you were a little kid, one of those assholes in your class was yourself who picked to be 5 and just fuck with you,
All right.
just so you would grow up to be a better person.
All right, I got
Wait,
one.
give us your question, and hopefully
now
it's
that
on
we're on
par.
like attractive, hot level, like on that note, if you could be the hottest man alive who could have sex with any man or woman that you ever wanted to, but every time you jizzed, it just smelled rank and vomited, and like everybody vomit every single time somebody smelled when you came, would you do it?
Wait,
No.
Wait, what?
wouldn't your
No.
reputation become like don't have sex with him because?
Yeah.
So then wouldn't no one want to have sex with you after like? Holes in your question. All right, let's use this other one.
I mean, I would also say no, just because
You might as well go like along the lines like.
I enjoy pleasing.
Would you like
Yeah,
to be
they're-
the most attractive person on the planet but have AIDS?
Dude, you can please them up until the time you jizz.
Come on, that's a part of it. We all know that.
Yeah, but I mean,
We all know that.
they can.
Your drink looks like murky.
It's
Lake water?
It's delicious. You should try it.
Yeah. You want to pick?
Oh, that is good. Lake water
Yeah,
tastes
dude.
amazing.
I don't think I'd be able to do it. It would be nice to look like Thor, though.
I just realized I put that down. on the
There's
table.
also here's a
apologize.
question: if you could get $2,000 every day of your life, you get $2,000,
Okay.
but you have to wipe 100 times every single time you had to take a shit.
I'd be okay with that.
Wait, what's considered a wipe? Just this or a back
Like
forth?
it's like after you shit, it's like the first time you shit 100 times.
So you're looking
until
at
the
you're
90
looking at a
until
roll
the last
you're looking
time.
at a roll of toilet paper every time you shit.
Yeah.
Basically.
Maybe you're gonna be spending $2,000 in toilet paper.
a day, not a day.
Not a day. I mean,
I mean, you get $2,000 every
I don't.
day.
I feel like
If I look at
feel
my
like you'd
shit
rub yourself
pattern-
raw.
I'd be okay with that.
I shit a lot.
I just feel like you'd rub yourself raw.
Yeah.
There'd be some times where I'm like, really, that's all that happened? Fuck. Like,
Well, I mean,
now I'm
but
gonna
then you
go-
can invest some of that $2,000 you get every day into like moist towelettes, like that you get to wipe your ass with.
Then you'd be able
Hunter, question:
Okay.
if you could get $2,000 every single day, but you had to wipe 100 times every single time you took a shit, would you do it?
What kind of depth
I mean,
of
what is
wiping are we talking
I'm
about?
talking like first time you wipe, it's like that 99 times until the last one.
No.
You wouldn't do it?
No. Your butthole would be so sore from wiping 100 times.
But then you
no.
use moist towelettes.
No.
You'd be.
No. That would be so uncomfortable 100 times.
Moist
What if you
towelettes,
you have
you
to
wouldn't imagine.
what if you have to shit 2 times in one day and you don't have
Actually, you have to
time
morning
to
sometimes.
fucking get to moist towelettes?
Yeah, what?
You get paid
that
$2,000.
That one day you get diarrhea. Oh.
Oh.
Yo, dude.
No.
You have
You're
like a-
pulling in 60 G's a month for just that. You can still go to work. You know what $60,000 is,
Wait.
dude?
Why
No,
would you?
I
Why would you go to
know.
work?
God knows, and he's with me on
My
this.
job would be shitting.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have to work ever.
Honestly, you could also figure out how to eat right if it really bothered you that much, so that you wouldn't have to shit as often.
No,
Just eat
people
a
that
bunch
eat
of
right
Chinese
shit
food.
more often.
Dude, really?
You're
Because I
supposed
shit
to-
like 4 times a day, and sometimes I wonder
Exactly.
if that's too much. Because some people are like, you shit like once a day, I'm like
I think you're supposed to shit
twice
2
a
times
morning, dude.
I think
Like,
you're supposed to shit 2 times a day.
I'm lucky if I shit.
I drink
once
a lot
day.
of protein though. Maybe that's like a
Liquids going through your body is gonna cause you to shit
liquid
more,
food,
too.
basically, because that's what protein is. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably what it is actually.
Yeah, see, 4 times a day. That's a full time job right there for you. But
Yeah, because like
Dude,
how
and I
long-
would still
how long
do
is that
it.
gonna take? Like how long would like 100 wipes take?
you would
So,
have the rawest asshole in the world.
Hold on, so you're wiping dry?
Huh?
You're wiping dry?
Like, what
do
do
you
you mean?
Like
no, I'm talking like,
like-
there's like first wipe for 99 times.
it's kind of a gross conversation, but
We've gone there. It's okay.
We went there.
Is it
well,
still-
honestly, you probably wouldn't be
No, I
raw
don't know.
because that first wipe kind of like
Oh.
makes it smoother.
Got it.
So you probably wouldn't be
Got it.
rubbing raw because you only do that when it's dry and you're still trying to get those remnants.
All right, guys, we've been going on
Okay,
for
let's-
almost an hour,
Okay.
so we're about to run out of tape on the
Th-
camera.
wait, are we really gonna end on this note?
Oh
Would-
yeah, we're totally
No,
gonna
no,
end
no.
on the brown.
One more
note.
question. One more question.
I was waiting for someone to make the brown note joke. Yes.
Fucking
So-
words are hard. Signing out.
This is from our YouTube viewer. Just kidding, because you guys didn't ask this fucking
Our
question.
our one viewer. Do we have any subscribers yet?
We have 4.
4?
They don't
One
count.
of them's me.
One of them was me.
One of them's your little brother.
And one of them's my little brother.
Who's the 4th?
Who we apologize
It's
to
not me. It's not me.
for tainting.
Sean,
your
you would have a
ears.
YouTube account.
Probably have like 3.
So let's say this is my YouTube account now.
Yeah.
But
Well-
anyways,
Well, okay.
one question. What's the last question? Who's got it?
I don't know. We're
Oh,
about to
dude,
run
I
out of
put the
tape.
phone
The
out.
tape is like gonna run out any second.
Are we still going to the bar?
That's the last question.
That's the last question?
Are we still
The
going to
answer-
bar?
It's not even
Is
10 yet.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
We are
Oh,
going
fuck
to the
yeah, it's not
bar.
even 10.
50 Cent well night, bitches!
50 Cent.
Peace.
Wait.
Words
Out. Out.
Words are hard.
Oh, wait.
Alright, we have recorded introduction, Stokes. We never
Hold on.
did that.
Oh shit, I'll do that in a minute.
We're
You
still
already-
recording over here, so.
Are you recording now?
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay. We're on.
Alright,
Fucking words are hards.
it's just words
Words-
are hard now.
words-
We're gonna
Words
we
are-
changed,
We dropped the
we
fuck-
changed
Yeah,
it to
I
words
don't
are
like
hard.
the fuck.
Because none of us fuck anymore, so. Except for me.
Okay. So
Hey, I didn't fuck up this time.
wait. One of us. is
First
gonna-
time.
Anyways,
Wait, we haven't got to the
I
introduction
was
yet.
about to say we still have to make it
Matt.
homo oils. Anybody? No. But
It was funny. I don't know what you're talking about, but it was funny. Alright, well. Anyway,
words are hard.
words are hard.
Like my dick.
They are.
Right.
Oh, we haven't. Yeah. Oh.
All right.